Hey, welcome to Genius Thoughts. It's Gene Bleeker, the eyes, ears, voice of business, real estate in the community. I absolutely love this podcast because Genius Thoughts, it's what it's all about. It's finding the best celebrities, and I've got my best celebrity of the day, my celebrity, LeeAnn Bell with the XB. Bravo to you.
Thank you for having me.
I'm excited about this.
Thank you so much. Me too.
I mean, we've got so much to talk about. You and I have been friends forever, but there's people out there. There's some of our viewers who know nothing about you, and shame on you. But, you're going to hear all the good, the great, the wonderful about you, your family, about business, your thoughts, your insights. And I'm really excited about today's show. So I've got a lot of things I want to ask you. So tell me and tell our viewers a little bit about yourself and about your family.
Little bit about myself. I was born in Canada.
Really?
Yeah. Hi. Did you know that? Hey. And my family about. And I have been married since 1987 to a terrific guy. He works at JPL. I have 2 kids. I have a 31-year-old daughter and a 34-year-old son.
So what made you make the move from Canada to the States? Is that a tough question?
Well, I went off to the mission field for a little bit, and I met this guy named Dave Bell, and I thought, he's a pretty good guy.
Yeah?
Yeah, maybe I'd want to marry him someday. And so it turned out, oh boy, like 9 months later, we were married.
Really?
Yeah.
You know what? I think that's great. You kind of knew?
Just knew. Yeah.
So who was more proactive, you or he?
I think I probably was, but we're going to pretend that it was him.
Okay. Well, my wife, Kelly, she will tell you that it was all me.
Oh, yeah?
And you know what? It was all me, Kelly. I mean, I hunted her down. I said, this is the girl for me. And I'm very happy, love her dearly. And I know you've got an amazing husband. I know you've got amazing kids. Do you mind talking about your children for a bit?
My daughter is living in the Eagle Rock area right now. She's 31. She is working in a tech company. So very nice for her. She had to pivot when COVID happened. And so she sent herself through a coding school.
Really?
Yeah. And so she got a job, really good job right now, working coding for some little startup company. So it's a good job for her. My son has always been into tech, for goodness sake, since he came out of the womb, probably had a little mini computer. He was And honestly, he was a teacher's assistant, the TA over at LA Mission College when he was 15.
Wow.
I homeschooled my children. And when they were in 9th grade through 12th grade, they were doing concurrent enrollment down at LA Mission College. And my son was...
And that's a great school, by the way.
It turned out...
It really is.
It turned out to be fantastic for my children. They were wonderful to my kids, as well as getting their AA at the same time. So my son has been all over the world working. He has his own little business, and he's currently living in El Salvador.
Does he love it there?
He loves it.
Oh, good for him.
With a daughter-in-law and a beautiful 6-year-old little grandbaby that I have.
The grandbaby's name?
Mia.
Oh, you got to love that.
Hello, Mia.
Hello, Mia. All right. So Mia's your pride and joy.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Only grandchild.
Yeah.
Okay.
Spoiled little princess.
And she should be.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. All right. So can you tell our viewers a little something about yourself that maybe they don't know and I don't know about LeeAnn Bell?
Well, you didn't know I was born in Canada.
That was it.
One thing.
That was it.
How about a second thing?
Okay.
I was a heavy-duty punk rocker in my teens.
Really?
Yes, and I even lived in London for a little bit. And the claim to fame, I lived on Pindock Mews. And anybody in the punk rock scene way back in the 70s and 80s would know what Pindock Mews meant.
Okay.
It was the street where the Sex Pistols lived.
Was that one of your big bands?
Yeah, I liked them a lot.
Who else did you like?
Susie and the Banshees.
Right.
Yeah, that's about all. My brain is a little bit old.
Oh, it's okay.
But those were my 2 favorites.
Okay, you know what? I was an 80s kind of a guy too.
Were you?
Without a doubt.
Yeah. Punk rock?
I like punk a little bit, but new wave was kind of like my thing.
Yes, I like that too. I grew up with the punk and went into the new wave. Liked it a lot.
It was from Devo on, and it was so much fun.
Flock of Seagulls. Did you have the hair?
No. I did have it weaved, but that was as far as it went.
Okay.
But I didn't have the hair. nothing close to a LeeAnn Bell. That is so cool.
Yeah.
All right, I tell you, this is why we have her on the program. Things I didn't get to know about. All right. So my question that I want to ask you that I wrote down is, what got you into this crazy world of real estate?
I was living in La Crescenta.
Okay.
I had, oh boy, my son was, what was he? Second grader, third grader. My daughter was in kindergarten, and I wanted them to be in the La Cañada school districts. So I had to either be working in La Cañada or I had to be passing through La Cañada on my way to my job in order to get the kids into that school district. La Cañada is like number 2 in all of California, I think, school districts. So I put on my little thinking cap and I thought, I still want to be home a lot with my kids. What job will allow me to be home with my kids as much as possible while working? Right. I thought real estate sounds pretty good. Please excuse me. And so got my real estate license and I started my career with McGregor Realty down in La Cañada, Flint Ridge.
Got it. And what year was that?
98.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I've been in real estate a long time.
For a long time.
Yeah.
A long time.
I've seen a lot of ups and downs.
It changes.
Yeah.
You know what? And it's funny because, I know one thing about real estate. It's always consistently changing. Right?
The one consistent thing
is how inconsistent it is. It's always changing.
Got it.
And I think that's one of the things you and I are going to talk about a little bit later in today's program about the changes in the marketplace that will affect buyers and sellers.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
All right. What was the best advice somebody ever gave you about real estate? Anything come to mind?
Oh, yes. Actually, so here I am at McGregor Realty. And there was an old gal, and she was very old, and she'd been in the business for years and years and years. And she said, just because you're in a deal, don't count that money. You never know if the escrow is going to close or if it's going to fall through. And by golly, my very first deal, I was so excited. I think my husband and I probably toasted with a little glass.
Right.
Yeah, the escrow fell through.
You did a money dance. You did a money dance too.
I got no money. It was an own your own way back then when apartments want to kind of transfer over into a condo type situation. Right. And the financing was just ridiculously hard. And so my buyer just couldn't get the financing for that, so it fell out.
That's too bad.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a good lesson to learn.
Well, I learned right away.
Did you kind of share that with other people who got into the business as well?
I've shared that. And when you do make a check, put a bunch of it away because you don't know when the next check is coming.
Right. Right. Well, you know what? And people have said this on the show before, every day you wake up with no money, so you got to work for it, And I agree. You've got to be very good at what you do, and you have to be very consistent, very diligent. You have to have, the right work ethic and saying, I've got to do my very best for my family, myself, and just being so good at what I do and making sure that my customers always come first, right?
Yes.
I love that. So we talk a lot about the good, the bad, the ugly, and the awesome of real estate. What's your perspective of the good, the bad, the ugly, and the awesome? I'd love to hear your thoughts.
The good about real estate is you are not paying someone else's mortgage note. You're not paying rent. You can get into real estate, pay your own mortgage note. It's going to be the same number every single month for 30-ish years until you pay off your mortgage note. So I think that's great. You're building equity.
Right.
Hopefully the price of your house will go up. And if you want to sell in 5, 6, 7, 8 years, hopefully you've got a little bit of a buffer up there. You've made some money in your pocket, more than we can make when it's just a normal 9-to-5 job. It's a great thing in real estate.
Right.
It's a great wealth builder, isn't it?
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the good.
That's the good. The bad and the ugly. I think we have some turbulent times, some times where we don't exactly know what we're heading into come August. It's supposed to be August 17th, 2024 now is the date that these new buyer broker representation agreements are going to have to be signed. I'm going to have an agreement with every buyer just in order to open a door. I have to have an agreement. And that contract is going to say that the buyers are now responsible to pay their agents' commissions. So it's going to be a huge shock to the buyers. It's new in our industry. If we represent a buyer, still are going to try to get the compensation from the seller, but we'll have to see. Sellers are going to have to be educated that it's still to the seller's benefit to pay for the buyer's agent, because it sure is difficult for buyers, especially first-time buyers. They're saving for their down payment. They've got to pay some lender fees. They've got home inspections that they've got to pay, and now they have to pay for an agent.
Buyer really needs an agent. I mean, they need that representation.
They really should.
Right?
Why would a buyer want to go into a deal where a listing agent is representing a seller, knows everything about the seller, and the buyer now is counting on that agent? It's our fiduciary responsibility to be honest and to really treat the buyer with the same ethics and representation as the seller. But boy, don't you want your own representation?
I would agree.
So that, you have someone strongly negotiating for you and looking out for your best interest and telling you everything that you need to. Of course, that listing agent is supposed to do all of that. But it puts the listing agent right in the middle. They can't tell too much about the sellers and the seller's needs and what price the seller will go down to. And then to the seller, the listing agent can't tell too much about the buyer. It puts everyone in a difficult situation. Buyers, go get your own representation. It's for your betterment.
Well, no, I agree with that, because you know what? With a listing agent, their goal is to sell their home for full market value.
Yes.
As a buyer's agent, you want to show, once again, the good, the bad, the ugly, and the awesome of the home, and making sure that your buyers are very well represented.
Get the best deal that they want.
Exactly.
How can you get the best deal for both?
I totally agree with that. So is there any ugly to the market right now?
Ugly in the market? I feel like it's a little bit slow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slow because there's not a lot of listings,
Not a lot of listings. And then a lot of falling out of escrows. Buyers are paying top dollar. They're also paying high interest rates, so they want everything spick and span in that home. And so if the seller doesn't agree to perhaps do a termite, whatever, do the dry rot, fix the dry rot, do the tenting on the home, buyers are bailing and saying, why should I pay so much for this home? So we are seeing a lot of falling out of escrows.
So are you doing anything differently this year compared to last year in business?
Yes. I made a big change in brokers because of the August 17th law that is coming up.
Right.
I loved my old broker and all of the people there. Loved them.
Yes.
But I wanted a larger brokerage where I'm now getting weekly in-depth, and I can actually have 3 times a week training there, training on all the new forms that are coming out. We still don't know. There's another 21 forms that we haven't even seen yet.
Yikes.
They're under review. Yikes. I know, yikes. So I want training on all the laws, the contracts. I want to know how to represent my people as best as possible. That was my big deal, my big change.
Your big change.
Yeah.
So for somebody who doesn't really know who you are, I know you have a lot of friends in the industry. I know you're very well respected in the industry. What would you say to somebody who doesn't know who you are? What's your biggest strength in real estate?
Biggest strength would be a lot of patience.
I like that idea. And you sound very passive when you say that. I think that's such a proactive thing to say.
Thank you. The job, it takes a lot of patience. Sitting down, explaining every form in detail. I do represent a lot of elderly people. I love working with the senior community. Mm-hmm. It just takes extra time sometimes. Sometimes they don't want to do anything over the computer. They don't want to do digital signatures. I have no problem going in, sitting in their house, having tea, and going over the form. I just have the time now that the kids are out of my house. I've got the patience to do it. I really enjoy getting to know people in their lives. Besides just doing, here's a form to sign, see you later.
So your strength also is getting better connected with them face to face, eyeball to eyeball, nose to nose,
I like
really interacting with them more than just the normal person where they'll go, okay, next.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
I got that. I love that. So one of the things that most people know about you is that you are an amazing networking person with so many real estate people. How important is networking to you in today's marketplace?
Super, super important. I love to know the agents so that when I'm in a deal and they have brought a buyer or a seller into me, I know who I'm working with. It makes things go easier. We know each other. We trust each other. It's nice to know each other's personalities already ahead of time. I love networking because I'm always bringing my sellers' homes up in front of all of these top producing agents.
Yes.
I'm letting all my sellers know, their home is for sale. Their home is terrific. Come and look at our home. So networking is really important for my sellers, for my buyers. I'm hearing about great homes coming on the market, and it's great for meeting the agents so I know who I'm working with in the transaction.
Yeah, but when I look at you at networking, right? You're not just networking in Santa Cruz. I see you recently networking in the Beverly Hills community, in Porter Ranch, in Calabasas, in the Antelope Valley, because you just want to hear more about the inventory. You want to hear about what's going on, what's out there for your clients.
Yeah,
correct?
And then, right, and isn't it a great education tool? Because then if someone calls me in Granada Hills,
Right.
I know your inventory. I know your market. I know if your market is moving. Is it not moving? So I'm already educated in the different areas before a client even contacts me. I like it.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. And, I have to say congratulations to you as well. I know at the recent exclusive Academy meeting, you won the Globe, which means that you excel in client care, customer satisfaction, and community involvement. And I got to say congratulations to you on winning that honor because it was so very well deserved.
Thank you so much.
Well,
it was really touching. Thank you very much.
Well, you know what? I think you deserve the accolades because you're a tremendously wonderful person. And I think people just respect you inside and out. And I think that's why you have such a great clientele base and a phenomenal real estate fan club.
Thank you, Gene.
You're welcome. So I've got two last questions that I love asking, and I do this every episode. I want to talk about your mentors. I want to talk about your business mentor and your personal mentor.
Okay.
So who is your greatest personal mentor?
Personal mentor.
Yes.
Well, it would be the Lord and the Bible, the Lord and his word. I love to pattern my life after what the word says to do. Be kind, be generous, be forgiving, be long-suffering, be patient, be giving.
Be patient.
Be patient.
Right.
Forgiving, long-suffering. Can we go over them all again? Be honest, be truthful.
Right.
Really, truly. Treat others as I want to be treated. Honestly, it is truly my goal. Really, truly.
I love that. All right.
Should I say it again? Really, truly.
Oh, no.
Do you get it?
We got it loud and clear. We got it loud and clear. All right. So who was your greatest mentor in business?
Judy McGregor.
Oh,
The first broker where I started under McGregor Realty. She was a legal beagle. My goodness, she had a legal team. She had 100 disclosures when there was only 3 disclosures in the industry. Now we do have 100 disclosures. She had 100 back then. She really taught me how to look for every little thing and make every little thing be known to each client, each side that I was representing.
So was she your big law of attraction why you went to that company?
I didn't know that about her. She was just a really well-respected brokerage in La Cañada, and it was somewhere where I wanted to start.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, you know what? We're almost out of time. Is there anything you want to share with our viewers today?
What would I like to share? Get into the real estate market. If you're just renting right now, it will be wonderful for your pocketbook. Long-term, get in there, hang in there. The first year is always a little difficult when you're getting used to paying, your property taxes and your mortgage note and your utility bills all by yourself, and you're fixing your repairs. But boy, it will build wealth in your portfolio like none other.
Absolutely. So it's all about patience. It's all about being great at what you do. It's all about caring. It's all about, if you're looking for a really great real estate person, she's right here. So LeeAnn, thank you so much for being on the program. I appreciate you more than you know.
Thank you so much, Gene. I really appreciate you too.
No, thank you. And ladies and gentlemen, you have a great day because you deserve it, and have a wonderful 4th of July.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, it is Scott the Mortgage Doc giving a shout out to these incredible listings this week for the exclusive Academy of Real Estate Professionals. So let's jump right into these. We've got Craig Martin. He's got a listing at $1,498,800. This is at 24303 Calle Terraza, Valencia, California, 91354. It has 4 beds, 3 baths. Living square feet on this one is 3,708 square feet. So welcome to this exquisite 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom home with a spacious loft in the Tesoro de Valle, nestled in a serene cul-de-sac location. Enjoy an expansive yard complete with a pool, a spa, a slide, a soothing waterfall, creating the perfect oasis for relaxation and entertaining. And then step inside to discover the vaulted ceilings and a grand entryway that set an elegant tone throughout the thoughtful design layout. The downstairs features a large living room and dining room with a family room opening into the modern kitchen equipped with large pantry and gourmet amenities. Entertain effortlessly on the oversized island with a beautiful granite countertops. A downstairs bedroom and full bathroom are ideal for guests or visiting family members. Beautiful listing there, Craig. All right, we've got Freddie Venegas with Team Baez, and this one is a listing at $299,900. This is at 21440. Again, that is 21140 Kensington Street, California, City, California, 93505. This is a 4-bed, 2-bath. Living square feet on this one is 1,228 square feet. So welcome to your newly remodeled home in California City. Step inside to discover the tile flooring throughout, adding an elegance to each room. Bedrooms features new vinyl flooring, enhancing the spacious feel of the home. Freshly painted interior, exterior create a crisp, clean look, making the home feel brand new. New recessed lighting illuminates the space beautifully, creating a warm and inviting atmosphere. The remodeled kitchen is a chef's delight with sleek quartz countertops, brand new cabinetry, and state-of-the-art appliances. They've got new windows, flood the home with natural light, ensuring energy efficiency and comfort. Don't miss out and schedule your private showing today. All right. We have Alex Hollander with a listing at $749,999,000. This is at 27536 Everett Avenue in Canyon Country, 91351. This is a 3-bed, 2-bath. Living square feet on this one is 1,400 square feet. So discover modern living at its finest in this fully renovated contemporary 3-bedroom, 2-bath home in Canyon Country. This property boasts an open concept layout, sleek finishes, and top-of-the-line appliances. Completely renovated with new sprawling floors, waterfall countertops, custom cabinets, windows, HVAC system, doors, and stylish lighting throughout. Generously sized bedrooms offer ample comfort, while spa-like bathrooms provide a touch of luxury. Step outside to the meticulously manicured, drought-tolerant landscaping in the backyard, perfect for low-maintenance outdoor living and entertaining. With cheap design and prime location, this home is ideal for those seeking elegance and convenience. And we have Team Galindo. This one is a listing at $600,000. This is at 10003 Mountain Gate Lane in Bakersfield, California, 93311. This has 4 beds, 3 baths. Living square feet on this one is 2,392 square feet. So welcome to this gorgeous home in a quiet Club View Estates. Features include family room, a separate living room for a double-sided fireplace. The modern updated kitchen has a large center island, newer appliances, and walk-in pantry next to a spacious formal dining area. The primary suite features a stunning updated bathroom with dual sinks, a huge shower with a dual shower heads and jets for 2, truly a must-see. Double glass doors off the primary bedroom lead to a large covered patio with 2 ceiling fans overlooking the beautiful backyard and gorgeous pool, perfect for summer days. All bedrooms are generously sized with walk-in closets. Beautiful listing there. And to top it off, we've got Stacy Havener with a listing at $315,000. This is at 2237 Birchwood Way in Pine Mountain Club, California, 93222. This has got 2 beds, 1 bath. Living square feet on this one is 896 square feet. So welcome to a dream sanctuary in the heart of Pine Mountain Club. Designed for inspiration and tranquility, this charming 2-bedroom, 1-bath home offers rustic charm with modern amenities ideal for artists and nature enthusiasts. Immerse yourself in creativity in this serene, secluded setting surrounded by nature's beauty. Cook up culinary masterpieces in the modern kitchen with sleek stainless steel countertops and sink. Enjoy the warmth and comfort of inviting living areas designed for peaceful and relaxation and inspiration. It is nestled in picturesque Pine Mountain Club. This home backs onto a green belt for easy access to hiking, trails, and outdoor activities. And this is a shout out to all these incredible listings. It's been an honor. So this is Scott, the Mortgage Doc, signing off. Bye, everybody.